Hello. I think I should be fully good to go. Alright. Hi. Okay. So, we got stuff to do. Particularly with modeling the Energiato. Now, I've currently, like, separated out the little feet. Hello, Susie. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hi. But, yeah, I've separated out the feet. That's still not finished yet. I'm trying to like figure out like one particular issue with them where you can kind of see there's like a weird wrinkle on like both sides of this, and I'm not entirely sure why. But I have to quickly try and figure that out. But otherwise, like I'm pretty happy with how this like foot has turned out. It's like I don't know, it's kind of weird looking, but also I don't know when you look at the reference image. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. So, guess I won't mind it too much. Yeah, anyway. Is that Jinx? You can, like, just kind of see her off to the side, yes. But yeah, she revealed, like, a new Nimbus slash Enogiato design as, like, a fan mascot sort of thing. So, yeah, I've just been trying to make a 3D model of that. So the hair, and you're like, hmm, yeah, yeah, exactly. It is also like very much her palette, so that's also understandable. Like this kind of purpley color. Yeah. So on that note though, that's what I was trying to say. It's like if you kind of look at the yeah, this like they are kind of like weird little featsy things. So like when translated to 3D, they're gonna look kind of odd, I guess. So I'm not like too pressed about it. Although I do wonder if I should kind of like smush them down a little bit. Maybe make them like a little bit more akin to like real cat feet, but I don't know. I think apart from like the deform issue, this is fine. Ooh, that's interesting. I just want to hang on. Let me apply both of these just so that I can actually look at the geometry of this. Why is that like a little... If I do this... Yeah, why does it like wrinkle there? Okay, so it's like kind of weirdly deformed. Doesn't really tell me why though. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if that can actually be helped then. Hmm. I mean, it's like barely noticeable anyway. Like maybe I just don't worry about it, but I don't know. I just wish I could do something about it. It's using like this deformation. It's like I've probably just done something kind of weird at some point. I mean, whatever. I'm an amateur 3D modeler anyway, so like, whatever, who cares? I should just accept that this is how it'll be. Like, I can't spend forever nailing out like a tiny issue like that. much as I would love to. Let me take one more look at this. Yeah, so like that still doesn't really help me figure out what's gone wrong here. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna just not worry about it. We'll just... Do I apply the subdivision already? I don't know. I think we kind of have to apply both because I want to put another lattice deformer on this. Although alternatively, I could maybe just do that here. I don't know. Hang on. It'll make more sense what I'm trying to do in a second. Maybe let's just like duplicate this. Name this deform 2. We're gonna just like redo all this. This is 4, this is 5. We actually don't need that many like individual segments on this. I think like 3 is fine. If we take away this old deform, I think this is fine. I could even possibly take away... I think that needs to be 4, but then like the rest of these... Like this can just be 2... This can just be 2 as well, I think. Maybe I'll let this be 3. Just so I have some like slightly finer control over this. Yeah, we're essentially gonna like squish down the front portion a little bit. So if I add another lattice, does that just work? Form 2. It would appear so. This just kind of seemed to work. So then if I go into edit mode, do this kind of a thing. Okay, so that does squish it down. Perhaps a little bit too much. Let's... Hang on. Other than, like, squishing it down super hard. Also, let me... Hang on. I need to get rid of this, like, reference. There we go. I think maybe I just deselect this, like, old... Or, like, that vertex. Alright, we can try, like, a bunch of different things here. I think that's a little better for, like, deforming this. Yeah, so that makes it a little bit more paw-like, I guess. Like, I quite like that. If we angle it, it is kinda... Yeah, it is still kind of spherical. So that's nice. It helps it make less... Or makes it less weird looking, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. We bring back the old paw. Now, the struggle here is going to be actually trying to get this to all like, move together, because I don't want to apply the transforms yet. Or apply the modifiers yet, I mean. So, like, I do kind of wonder if we can just move these as, like, a group. If that will just work. Can I do that? Can I, like, put these in a group of some kind? Maybe? New collection? Doesn't seem to be quite right. And I think I can just move them manually like this. It's just a little bit annoying. And the other thing is it kind of has this problem where it's not going to mirror properly if I, like, move it, like, away from this origin point, too. So, like, I do wonder if I could go into, like, edit mode and move them there. Apparently not. Like, that's just gonna get rid of the modifiers. So that's kind of tough, then. Maybe I do have to just apply the modifiers and just accept that I won't be able to, like, modify this much more. Alright. Fuck it, right? Get rid of these deforms. Or edit mode. It's like yellow. There's so many, like, vertices. 46,000 of them, in fact, apparently. Damn. Now, there is, like, one more modification I want to make to these before we, like, reposition them for this, like, front bit. And it's redoing, like, these back legs as well. It's like, these back legs need to be kind of a specific shape. Like, I kind of wonder if I have the lattice here somewhere. Okay, we actually do, so we might be able to just reuse that. We'll see. Let's make, like, a duplicate of this. You pause. I know I'm saving incremental versions too, so this is, like, really redundant, but whatever. Okay. So if I select linked, start like repositioning these. Okay. So these are like a lot longer apparently. Like considerably longer. I guess maybe it's because they're like at an angle normally. We do like that. That's a little better. That's this lattice. Okay. Need to do another lattice modifier. Use this. Okay. So that's like almost there already. It just needs like slightly stronger deformation. I guess. Let's also check the side profile. Like, it's not quite right. But we can, like, adjust that with, like, the rotation, I guess. I almost feel like I should just redo this, like, this lattice entirely. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. So we need, like, a lot of, these kinds of slices. Not as many of these. That's, like, fine. Then maybe just, like, one here. And then we can kind of just like raise this. It's a little freaky looking. But aren't we all? I don't know, I always feel like I should rotate it first. And then do the deform. It'd probably work out slightly better. Yeah, it has a bit of an angle to it. And like, even if we do this... Yeah. Still got a bit of an angle we need to to do. We'll go ahead and do that then. Hang on. So we should just get rid of this modifier for now. Undo this lattice. Go into edit mode. And just rotate this until we're happy with it. Oh. Now, this does not look right at all. Yeah, like that's terrible. Okay, it's hard to make the angles work because it is like a 2D drawing as a reference. Like, not everything is gonna be one-to-one with the drawing. That kind of can't be. I don't know, man. This doesn't quite look right no matter where I put it. It's not quite right. I'm gonna need to like do more deforms to this, I think. Get this looking alright. Yeah. I think this makes enough sense. Like a front profile of a paw. Even though it doesn't necessarily match the drawing. Like one-to-one. It just kind of can't. Of the way that it's drawn to begin with. Let's make an incremental save. So we can just go back to 88 if this doesn't quite look right. Also, I want to turn up the subdivision on this just so that we have like a better reference of how this will line up as well. Okay. Like, that seems fine. So yeah, we need to like redo this deform quite a lot. I'm just gonna reset this again real quick. We'll do 3 on each. And then bring it forward, bring it down. Other way. Excuse me? I quickly hide this. Okay, that's fine. Even put it like a little further. Okay. So then, in order to get this to line up a little better with the reference, we're just gonna do this. Do another lattice. It'll use this lattice. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why that repositioned it. You know, maybe I just need to, like, put in a new lattice instead of just, like, whatever I've done here. Where it's, like, position doesn't quite match. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just reload this. Let's just put in, like, a new transform entirely. Like a new lattice. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so... Like, oh, quite what I meant to do. It's hard to see with, like, this back thing. Go away temporarily, Nimbus. Please. Okay, just making sure there's, like, enough clearance here. Actually, still may not be, because I think it, like, clips into... Yeah, it clips into the body a little bit. That's what that little, like, back bit is. That should be lined up, like, decently well, I think. Yeah. Okay. Like, that's good enough. To bring back the right. I need to go in here. I think this is probably fine. Make another incremental save. Then all I think we need to do is just go here, do the lattice modifier once again, select this, which I think is the new one. Yeah. And now it doesn't do like that weird jitter. Yeah, so we can like kind of just deform it like that. And that allows us to like deform it a little better. I wonder if this is necessary. I'd kind of like to bring out this like bottom bit a little bit more. Maybe I shouldn't though. Maybe this is fine. And while we're at it, we could actually try just like modifying the height of this here. It's not the most ineffective thing ever. If we get rid of this like front view, put in this back view. That looks kind of weird though. That's kind of the hard thing about like trying to get this to match this like reference image. So once again, not everything like lines up how you would expect it to when you actually try and translate it to 3D space. So like my goal is more so to capture the original intent and the original spirit of the design rather than having it be like an outright one-to-one. It's like, it literally can't be. It's like physically impossible. It still looks kind of weird though. Let's... Okay, rather than trying to modify this on like this lattice, we'll just call it like done on this front without like trying to also modify the height of the leg. Like we'll do it in 2 steps. We can save that as an incremental. We can apply that. And then we simply, as usual, just remake this lattice. Redo all those parameters. Okay, so now what? For one, we might be able to actually get this a little easier by like rotating this a little bit. If we go to linked, like this sort of a thing. Well, I forget it's kind of hard to see the geometry when it's like a big peanut. Does make things a bit more complicated. What? Okay, not what I meant to do. Okay, maybe we just shouldn't rotate it yet. Let's not worry about that. Do lattice. Set it to the same lattice again. Kind of go in here. Do this. This. Lamonic Demonade, thank you for the doot. Not sure if I've seen you around before. Welcome in. Okay, how does this look? I think the spirit is still kind of there. Again. Drag that out a little bit more. I just wish we could get this like little corner to connect a bit better. I mean, maybe we could, but we'd have to like really deform it. Hang on. So that's definitely like too much. We'd have to like drag these down a little bit more. Like, I think that's fine. That's pretty decent. Like, still kind of follows the original shape pretty well. Like, that's actually kind of fine. I just want to deform it just a very slight bit more. If I just do that. Maybe that's an okay balance. Like, that's fine. still very, like, bean-like. Kind of fits the vibe alright. It has kind of fucked up the underside a little bit, I think, but I guess I won't worry about that too much for now. I think that's like fine-ish. Just apply that. I need to tone up the subdivision on this again so it's like a bit more accurate to what we'd actually see. Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm gonna just trust the process a bit on this one. Call this back pause. That mirrors that. Like, that looks fine from, like, most angles, so... Even from, like, the underside, it looks pretty alright. So, I'm gonna say that's, like, good enough. Like, lines up decently well with the reference image. Now, all we need to do is... now just... copy and paste this for the front paws, too. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Although the front paws are, like, a bit closer together. They're a lot closer together, really. I moved them in object mode. I should not be doing that. Move them here. Bring back this front view. We can, like, rotate them. That's not correct at all. Rotating them that way when you're, like, front on is pretty jank. I almost feel like I should put them, like, a little farther apart. I don't know. I think I need to, like, re-rotate them a little bit. I think that should be fine. Even though it doesn't one-to-one match the reference. I think that's fine. Like, we want the... We want it to be like somewhat visible from the side. Whoops. Like, I guess more of this sort of a thing is like fine. Even then, like, that doesn't feel quite right. Once again, I think this is another thing where we might have to just, like, ignore the reference image a little bit. In preference for making it, like, just look right in 3D space. Like, I think we should have it look more like this. Like, it means technically these, like, paws aren't orientated the way they are in the original picture, but... I don't know. That isn't the end of the world. I mean, I could even just, like, ignore the side reference a little bit, if I'm being honest. Just do, like, this. Like, I could make my peace with that. Somewhat. I think that's, like, fine enough. I do just want to see if these, like, line up with the ground. They do not. Okay, so we need to, like, quickly realign these then. Now, I don't know if there's a way to, like, actually, like, snap these down here. I kind of wish there was, but... Okay, it's too much. Okay, so that's, like, right on there. Whatever. That's, like, good enough. Then, like, that doesn't quite line up correctly with the reference, weirdly enough. I guess because I've just misplaced the reference picture a little bit. So, like, maybe we don't worry about that for now. We'll, like, drag everything down later. We can actually, like, assure that we've lined everything up correctly. Okay, that's fine. So I guess the next course of action then would be trying to line up this mouth a little bit better. Most of the details we already have in there, to some extent. This is where things get a little bit interesting, because we need to do the mouth. Which means we also need to get rid of these subdivisions real quick. Need to do like the inside of the mouth, specifically. Which I currently have not done at all. And I really should. Now, I think I'm just gonna like try and bridge these together first. And then we'll start sculpting out like the inner mouth geometry. Fill that. I don't even need those to be triangles, really, but whatever. Also, welcome in, Lemon. Hello, hello. Hope you're well. Yeah, the mouth geometry is going to be kind of weird to do. Not exactly an expert of mouths. Also, thank you for the dude, again. Why is this like a different... Oh, right. They're not like all lined up to the same spot. Okay. That makes sense. Why it would do that as like a triangle then. Okay. I have an idea how to like do this a little bit better. Let's undo that. If we just delete that. What we're basically gonna do is we're gonna try and just extrude this in such a way that it like lines up with each specific part of the mouth. Like do that. Not quite. We extrude this so it roughly lines up. And then we'd like bridge this last section. We might not even need to. Maybe for this last one we just like bridge it. And then we do... Nope, not quite. Fill? Nope, not quite. So we'd have to do like a bridge from there to there. And then we could like fill these. Fill and fill. Now, this I don't think has enough geometry still. As much as I would love for that to be the case. Like, I think primarily we need to modify this a little bit. Leave it more like supporting geometry. This is probably going to look really ugly when subdivided. Actually, it's not too bad. Wait a minute. Actually looks fine. Apart from like the seam, but that's not the fault of like the geometry. That's just because we're mirroring this right now. It's like low-key, that's kind of fine. Okay, so then in that case, like we just kind of like reposition this a little bit. Like it should be fine. We'll like move these both up to like align a little bit better. Oh. Maybe I should just move them proportionally. Yeah, there we go. I just feel like this should be like a little bit more up. So it has like a proper roof of the mouth. Yeah, that still looks fine. Everybody's gonna like look that much into the mouth anyway. It just needs to get like the illusion of being like well put together. So like that's literally fine. Okay. Now we get to the much harder part of this. And that's the ads. I'll continue to think about this a little more, because we get to a part that I don't particularly like. It's gonna be really difficult. My water has not defrosted enough yet. More so, it's defrosted enough, but it's like not coming out because of the ice. You need to like mess with it a little to get it to actually dispense water. Crazy. I do wonder, if we do this, can we like... Oh, you can see the geometry once subdivided. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, welcome back from ads. I just discovered new tech for this program. Okay, anyway. Let's hide the snout. We get to a part that's gonna be kind of difficult. So we need to add a new lattice. This is going to be mouth deform. And we'll move it up here. And kind of the idea of this is that this is going to deform it to make like this little side shape, this like side cutout. Now, the only problem is that once again, the image doesn't quite line up, so we're gonna have to take some liberties with this, for sure. It's like, otherwise it doesn't quite make sense. For the record, I should say, like, the artist did a good job. I want to make that very clear. They still did a good job. It's just like, some of these things about how they don't exactly translate are like a little hard to catch when it's like just a 2D drawing, right? So, you know, if I want to be clear on anything, let me be clear on that. So I think we only need to extend this to... Oh, fuck. To extend it to about... We're trying to line it up with, like, this row of, like, edges. Because those are, like, the closest to where that, like, lines up. So actually, I think that's fine, because I need to line it up with this, like, bottom lip, too. Maybe like a little bit more, so we can just, like, kind of put that there, so it lines up with that. And then we kind of just need to, like, stretch this out fully. As fully as we can get before it becomes, like, redundant. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah. And then... we need to try and get it to line up, like, somewhat. Like, that's decent? We might need to just put, like, a lot of them. So that we have just, like, very fine control over it. I don't know. Like, 14 might be okay. 15's actually pretty good. We'll go with, like, 15 for that. I'm, like, trying to get it to where, like, the rows can somewhat approximately line up with, like, these edges here. Although the other thing to consider here, we might need to just, like, subdivide it ahead of time to give it more geometry to work with. We'll try this first, and if this doesn't quite look right, then we'll do subdivision first, kind of a thing. The only thing that's scary about that is, like, once we apply the subdivision, we can't really undo it, right? Like, we just need to make sure if we're subdividing it and, like, applying that modifier, we want to make sure we're truly done with it. Also now realizing this needs to be moved over, like, a tad bit more. Still, like, a little more. And because I moved it, I need to also, like, readjust its size. It's fine. And just to have some amount of, like, finer control, we'll probably put, like, 5 here. And then... this wise... I mean, probably just, like, 4 is fine. Okay, we've made this lattice. Now I need to go here. Do... lattice. Set it to mouse deform. Okay. We need to make sure this is above the mirror. We may even be able to, like, just subdivide it here. Okay, this is fine. So if we then put, like, the snout back just to use as, like, a bit of a reference. Like, how much we need to deform all of this. Yeah, okay, so, like... this is probably gonna look really fucked up. Like, I just want to see if this is, like, an option. Okay, it in fact looks really fucked up. let's be real about that. If we, like, hide this... yeah. So, like, even though it technically fits the side profile decently well, from the front it just looks completely fucked. I do wonder if there's a way we could, like, have this be less fucked. Less fucked looking. That would be wonderful. Hmm. Like, this is kind of my fear with this, like, side profile. Once again. It's like, it just not quite looking right. We're gonna need to do something about this, but, like, differently. So it's, like, more gradual. I think maybe, like, soft editing could be a good solution here. Like, soft editing these vertices. So if we turn this on, that's not enough soft editing for now. We'd also probably have to turn on, like, smooth or something. Maybe, like, crank this up to, like, 0.08 or something. So, like, that's getting, like, a little better. You know what else could be the issue? We might have too many, like, vertices on this, like, modifier. For it to be, like, practical. Yeah, and, like, this is kind of getting fucked up a little bit more because of the... Once again, the... soft editing probably not doing us much favors here. Yeah. It still has that same, like, fucked up thing where it's creating a dent. It's also creating a dent in his booty for some reason. I don't know why that's happening, to be fair. That one's beyond me, even. Like, that I have to admit is a little crazy. I don't know why that's happening. Kind of a strange thing to happen. I don't know why it's collapsing his ass. Weird. So then what? Oh man. Getting stressed out over here. Sorry, I like... I have a nervous habit that's, like, really bad where I, like, pick at, like, pimples or, like, acne that I have. And I just did that because I'm, like, so stressed trying to get this to work. So, like, I'm trying to patch that up. Stop myself from, like, bleeding out here. Give me a second. I don't have, like, a ton of acne nowadays or anything like that. It's just, like, occasional. But then I, like, make it 10 times worse by, like, picking at it. I need to stop. Anyway. Let's just reset this. We need 4, 5... Instead of going for, like, 15, let's go for, like, 4. Like, just enough to kind of make this curve actually work. And even, like, back here. Let's just do that. Like, I really, really think we need to, like, reduce the amount of vertices we're using on this lattice. Also, for some reason, this is already creating problems. Yeah, I don't know why that's the case. I'm gonna just get rid of this then. You know what? Let's just, like, reload this outright. To, like, before we did all that. Whatever. Like, that's good enough. Man. Use less lattices and be happy. Well, less vertices, I mean. Do this. Add lattice modifier. This here. Mouth deform. Incremental save that so that I don't have to redo all of that if I fuck this one up at all. Yeah, there's definitely a reason why I wasn't excited about this bit. You're kind of seeing why. This is hard to do and make, like, look right. Maybe, like, do this to drag out the lip a little bit. Cat lip. You know, that actually doesn't look too bad. And does start to, like, get some of the, like, mouth shape in there. So yeah, maybe just using, like, less vertices was the solution to this problem. And, like, we can even... We want this to look a little bit better. I mean, hang on. There is a slight problem. We're still not accounting for the fact that, like, This side profile does not really line up with like the size of the actual mouth. So like we kind of need to go a little farther than this. Whoop. Hmm. So yeah, decreasing the amount of vertices on the lattice was definitely the right move. We just need to actually like deform all of it instead of just like a small bit of it. Hmm. So if we add the snout in, like this looks fine. Like if we were to like actually do it a bit more properly now. So basically what I'm saying is we should probably just like do that. Hmm. Like that's fine. I think. Well, we might need to like move it over a little bit more and like enlarge it. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Whew. I think this is good enough to like start trying to like deform this again. And yeah, it's already set up, so we can just immediately start trying. I don't know why it's like a little corner there. It's weird. I wish I knew why. Kind of odd. I need to move that. Yeah, so like that almost lines up correctly. You just need like a little bit more. Like that. Fuck. Okay, hang on, that corrects that little section. If we add the snout back in. Yeah, so like that looks almost joyful. Almost. It's a little scuffed. In fact, it's a lot scuffed. Like, that's getting there. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to, like, make the smile a bit, like, I don't know if short is the right word. You know, like, smaller, I guess. We might have to close his mouth a little bit. I guess is what I'm saying. It's like, that's really close. I just don't think we can do it with, like, our current topology is all. I think we just don't have the technology. See, there we go. That's actually starting to look alright. It's like a little weird still, but that's like getting there, and we could like try and redo everything like here so that the cheek isn't like as indented where it doesn't need to be. And it's kind of like lines up. You know what? I think that is a success, sort of. Obviously needs some work, but I'm gonna save an incremental save of that. Just to, like, kind of back that up. And then, yeah, we can, like, refill the cheeks a little bit. So if we go into here, we'll see, like, how much we can actually modify this. So we'd have to be looking at it from this view now. And we can start, like, moving some of these vertices back, I guess is the idea. Back to being in somewhat of a normal spot. Okay. Do same thing here. Okay. Yeah, so that allows us to like modify the cheek fullness a little bit more. So we can like start returning him to normal a little bit. Like where needed. That doesn't do much. Like that little bit. Okay, let's reselect like what we had. Like we could even like see if we like scale this up a little bit. Yep, so that brings back some of that original shape. It's like we're already starting to like get this into good shape again. That. These. See? Hey, oh, it's looking good. Hang on. I'm actually really happy with this, you can probably tell. Okay, it looks a little bit strange, but like, see, we can like continue modifying that to like get it to look a bit more normal. I guess is the point. I do wonder if we'd like crank up the subdivision too. Yeah, like that's so getting there, man. That's so getting there. We're like super close on this. I'm actually like so happy with that. That's the only thing that would be left is like there still is like a bit of indentation like here. This like sort of middle section. Or like upper middle section. Let me see. So that would be like this little like top part. Like here. Would be responsible for that. Doing it too much does change like the mouth side profile though. I'm gonna select these two. Like squish them back a little bit just to like flow a bit better. There we go. I almost wonder if I should like undo these a little bit. Like we can. Eh. So we'll keep it the same for now. Like that's looking pretty fucking good though. Like pretty alright. Obviously still some like denting that needs to be worked with. Like man. Like I'm very happy with how this is turning out now. Big fan. That's a happy cat. Alright. I forgot if I'd saved an incremental of that yet, but we'll go ahead and do that. I think I am done for now, though. I want to, like, marinate on this a little bit. And, like... I don't know. I want to come back to this with a fresh view just to see if I really am okay with this in its current state, or if I want to do more, like, changes. Like, his mouth and, like, cheek structure. Although, like, I'm quite happy with this. Like, he's really starting to take form. Yeah, I definitely think it's like, it's like, I don't know if nose ridge is the right word. But, like, more of the horizontal nose bridge, I feel like could be slightly better. Like, I think that would require doing, like, this. I know I said I was done for now, but I'm just trying to... Oh, that's far too much. Far too much influence. So we probably shouldn't do that. I don't know why these, like, outer ones have so much influence. I guess it's just the way that these lattice modifiers work. I don't know, it's a little strange. I'm also realizing it caved his booty a little bit again. Which is not ideal for obvious reasons. So... yeah, anyway. We'll rest on that. Let me make sure Blender isn't gonna, like, switch to anything bad. Okay. So, we have options. I could play a bit of Counter-Strike. I haven't played it in a little bit. Like, I'm quite rusty. But, like, I do have my weekly to get for that. So that could be fun. But I do also want to do a bit of nightreign. I don't know, maybe I could just grind, like, the Counter-Strike thing off-stream. I don't know, I'm not sure if any people are here, but if you are, feel free to shout out a preference. If anyone does have one. I'm just gonna take a bit of a breather, I guess. Good water. I don't know, I kind of made a mistake when it comes to Counter-Strike. I, like, bought the like, Prime for it. Which is, like, a one-time thing. But, like, I did that and then realized I maybe don't like the game as much as I thought I did. Like, I kind of regret getting it. I'd kind of rather play nightreign, to be honest, so... I guess we'll do that. I'll grind CS off stream or something. I don't know. I want to enjoy myself. Couple of nightreign runs. Okay. Do that. No, I have a better title, actually. Okay. Let me cease the Spotify playlist. Okay. Yay. My favorite game, currently. Don't ask me why I like this game so much. I honestly don't know. I don't know how I haven't gotten bored of nightreign yet. Your guess is as good as mine. Like, I really have nothing left to, like, grind or achieve in nightreign. I've already kind of done it all. I should go see my result history. So yeah, I'm currently not at max rank. I'm like right next to it, because I had a really, really bad game on this one. Like, and like, I somewhat blame my teammates for it, because I was going for like a Rivers of Blood build. I blame the game a little bit for not giving me the Rivers of Blood, and I blame my teammates a little bit for not having, like, a good build. For some reason, our Revenant was, like... Yeah, attack power for Night Invader defeated. She was, like, a skill build, though. And, like, not even a good skill build. Like, what the hell is this? Small shields? Affinity attack power? Like... Bro. Like, what are they doing, man? And then, like, this was also a skill build, but not a good skill build either. Like, what the hell, man? So, I don't know, we just kind of got, like, dogshit teammates, and then went into the final boss, like, super underleveled, and just died. We put up, like, a decent fight, to be honest. Yeah, that was not good. I'm never doing that again. I think from now on for balances, I will just either use, like, Revenant or, like, Mall Ninja, Raider, as I like to call him. Okay. I mean, we can try Tarbo Rivers of Blood here. Hopefully it'll actually give me the fucking weapon. The crazy thing is, like, I tried this build for the first time yesterday. And, like, deadass, even despite having, like, 2 Dormant Power helps discover Katana, and this being a character that already has good Katana discovery because it's his entire thing, it still didn't give me Rivers of Blood. The Dormant Power thing is, like, very odd at times. Like, it's extremely strange. That also, I feel like Executor is pretty good for this boss. Because this boss does have, like, some attacks that are kind of janky with their hitbox. So being able to parry that does help. Skill attack power, I will take. Oh, that's for him. Okay, we can go here. Oh, never mind that. Going for this. Where do we want to go? Do you want to, like, see what's down here, maybe? We could see what's down here, and then if it isn't good, we could just pivot to... Oh, okay. This is not bad. Uh... Okay. Seppuku is interesting. Take this. Like here. Okay, never mind. You're like here, I guess. Okay. Well, I only did just notice that it's Bloodblade and not Bloody Slash. It's actually a really good weapon to have. Did they already get the Stern Sword? They did not. That's crazy. There we go. Power up full HP. That takes my resistances down a lot. We have to be, like, careful, man. Could, like, go down here, maybe. But yeah, like, my resistances are in, like, the negatives right now, man. Like, I'm gonna get fucked up. If anything even so much as touches me. Okay, so I need to go, like, here, then. And, like, I don't know if the swamp actually, like, inflicts any status effects. Okay, it doesn't, thankfully. Thank God for that, at least. Oh, never mind, never mind. I need to drop that. Okay, so this is kind of an issue. That's the only problem with this build, is I've kind of, like, stacked up a lot of, minus resistance. So, like, I end up just being, like, very squishy. Oh, damn. I don't know, I'm gonna need to, like, replace one of the things on my build, because currently this puts, like, so many of my resistances down that it becomes, like, kind of unplayable in areas like this. Out of here. Yeah. I'm super dead, man. Could not possibly be more dead than right now. And it's gonna put my runes in this fucking Elven Arc, too, is the most annoying thing. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this build just isn't good because of the lowered resistances. I don't know. I can't really go back in there. I'm gonna just lose my runes. Let's just, like, go here, man. Why not going back into that? There's no way. Yeah. Yeah, the beginning on this build is, like, so rough, I think is the problem. It really, really is. Well, the good news is that it's not... What are they doing, man? Like, come on. You're not gonna make it there. They're falling for the sunk cost fallacy. Why have my teammates lately been, like, so bizarre? That's what I want to know, man. They really, really have been, like, so bizarre. Oh, absolutely not. Okay, we need to focus on... What is happening, man? What are you doing? Of course they gave us the most fucked up thing ever. For, like, the sewer boss. Of course. Okay. Jesus, man. Man, this sucks. Charge attacks. Really need. We can go down and kill this lion, maybe. What? That's crazy. Oh, it's because this fucking guy. Get out of here. Asshole. Jeez, man. Two-handing. Flask restoration. I don't want to take extra ring damage. Yeah, because, like, that's happening. Oh, they're running away. So I should too. The good news is this isn't the worst ring of all time. Ooh, just barely. And we are still at level 7, so... Not the worst state of affairs. Very scuffed. We're gonna just try seeing if any of these top bosses are doable. Like, go here. Jump up. Alright, what is you? You are Loretta. No way. This is Demi-Human Queen. We can definitely do that. There we go. Get out of here. God. Now they're gonna give us, like, the most fucked up second boss of all time. Well, not second boss, the most fucked up night boss of all time. Okay, that's the ads. This katana thankfully has, like, quite a lot of range. Oh my god, of course. See, what did I say? Most fucked up night boss of all time. I pretty much can't even deal damage to this guy. That's the crazy thing. Like, I don't think Unsheath is gonna do much to him either. Okay. That fucking sucks, dude. Like, this is awful. You know what might work, actually, though, is this. Holy fuck. Okay, never mind. I need to just focus on survival and just not get close to this guy at all. Like, I cannot be doing this. Jesus, man. I wish I had some kind of range damage capability, but nope. Like I said, most fucked up night boss of all time. On the run where we've already died a lot. To be fair though, this is exactly why we should have done this first. Like this other Night Invader spot. It was like the same distance, but in a way less fucked up place. Like, really would have just, like, catapulted us into, like, better mid-game. Okay. Make sure I know who he's targeting. Okay, he's targeting the Raider. Okay, Raider is ulting. Let's just play patiently. Why does that bush block my way? Okay. Why is he at 3, man? How could this happen? Okay. We need him to be, like, somewhat alive here. Preferably both of you need to be somewhat alive. Okay. I'm aware. Don't worry. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to ult him if he's, like, only targeting me anyway, so I may as well just use ult to take some easy shots at him. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Improve dodging, please. God, this run is a disaster. Oh my god, man. Do we even try killing Loretta? We could. I don't know, man. Like, this is just a load of shit right now. Why would we do that, man? Why would we ever try to do that? I mean, we could, like, go here instead. If y'all want. Okay, could you maybe stop targeting me? Like, I know how to fight Loretta. He's not too bad, but, like, he's just really tanky. We're using, like, not a good build. Oh. Okay. Well, you need to make sure not to die again, because otherwise we lose like 50k runes. Oh god. Rivers of Blood, maybe? Nope. Not a chance. You know what? I'm taking that. You can't stop me. We need just a tiny bit more. Okay, there we go. See, we finally got them to agree on a good decision. Thank God. Starting to get real tired of losing. Whee. Okay, this is kind of silly. Whee. There we go. Where are you going? Oh hey, it's me. It's me and a Nightfallen. Okay, I'm gonna put up the big attack. Try and save my life a little bit. Oh boy, a chill mist, huh? Yeah, my favorite. Thanks. Real cool. Yeah, cool. Very cool game. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to drink a flask, but then it staggered me. I was in my menu, so I couldn't fucking do anything about it. God. Yeah, so cool. Great, what an awesome raid this is. Yeah, ain't that just fucking awesome? Add insult to injury. That is an archery avatar. Absolutely not. You know what? Let's just go back to the center castle, man. I think that's our only option at this point. Okay. I will try. As long as I can live. Nope. And my runes are gone, probably. I got murdered by a dog. Trying to do this fucking bullshit raid. What? Bro. I mean, fair enough, I guess. This game fucking hates me right now, dude. Like, it's just one of those days, man. Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It'll never give me the Rivers of Blood, dude. That's the crazy thing about all of this. It'll literally never give it to me. It didn't yesterday, it weren't today. Like, this build just doesn't work, man. Fucking hell, man. The raider has gone over there. For some reason. Well, I mean, I know why, but just like... It's gonna be quite the trek to get over there if we try. Okay, I mean, that's a good start. I hope he doesn't die, though. Okay. Yeah, that guy doesn't drop one, man. It really does feel like there's been a lot of, like, new players that don't know as much about, like, what they're doing. Like, I'm down to kill these guys just for the runes, but those guys don't drop anything. This guy drops something. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Get out of here. Fucking right. Ow. Oh, great. Yeah, thanks for that. Real fucking cool, dude. Could you, like, actually chill for a moment, video game? I'm just trying to use the shop. Like, come on, dude. Not be serious. Deeply unserious video game right now. Notice how it still hasn't given us the Rivers of Blood either. That might be the most offensive part about this run. Like, ignore everything else that's already happened. The fact that we still haven't gotten the Rivers of Blood is kind of insane. Dude, like, what is happening in this game right now? This is fucking stupid. Two dormant power discovers katanas more frequently. On a katana character. No Rivers of Blood. Had maybe, like, one rare katana offered to me the entire game, and it was the fucking... Ice Lightning one, whatever it's called, the Dragon Scale Blade. I can't get to you in time, man. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a no from me. There's no way I'm getting to you in time. I don't know what killed him, but it's Gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess we're just... I mean, understandably gonna go over here to try and get this thing. You don't even have, like, a full setup, either. Is, like, kind of the crazy part. We don't even have a full inventory. That's how bad this run is. I mean, I know I just dropped my starting weapon, but, like, that doesn't really count anyway. I don't need this anymore. Another warming stone. Of course, Deathbird is the boss over there, so we can't go do that either. There's starlight shards. Not, like, run to my location. Like, what the fuck, dude? I was all the way over there. And they're still tracking me down from all the way over here. What the fuck is wrong with this game, man? What is he doing? I am so dumbfounded by what is happening in this run. What the actual fuck? It has been a hot minute since I have had, like, this much bullshit happen in this game. I had like 40 runs before, like, the past couple of days that went, like, all fine. Yeah, hi. I'll give you that, whatever. Take it or leave it. Melee attack power. Okay. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Okay. Oop. Fair enough, I suppose. Of course, it gives us the other most fucked up night boss.